Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven's volatile relationship is reaching a boiling point just days before they're set to tie the knot on 90 Day Fiancé Season 11. Known for their fiery dynamic and shocking twists, the couple is once again making headlines this time for a disturbing revelation about Shekinah's controlling behavior. Sarper, who gained notoriety during his The Other Way debut for his outrageous claim of having slept with 2,500 women, was once branded as toxic and domineering. He infamously monitored Shekinah's weight and controlled aspects of her lifestyle. But in a twist few saw coming, it's now Shekinah who's raising red flags with her own manipulative tendencies. In a preview clip from the next episode shared by Entertainment Tonight, Shekinah opens up about a heated argument that erupted just one day before their wedding. Sarper left the house without saying a word, prompting Shekinah to panic until she remembered something. She had secretly placed an AirTag on his keychain. With a sly smile, Shekinah tells producers, "I put an AirTag on Sarper's keychain because if he loses his keys, we need to be able to find them." But when pressed further, she admits the real reason is far more unsettling. "He doesn't share his location with me on maps," she confesses. To Shekinah, that lack of transparency is suspicious and shady. While Sarper's sketchy dating history and trophy-like collection of empty liquor bottles might warrant some concern, Shekinah's decision to track his every move without consent is a serious breach of trust. Her reasoning stems from insecurity, not practicality, and it shows. Over the course of their relationship, Shekinah has imposed strict boundaries. She banned Sarper from training female clients and insisted he make their relationship Instagram official. Though he reluctantly complied, his move to the US has taken a toll. Sarper has been open about feeling isolated, unable to work, and increasingly depressed. Now, with the revelation that Shekinah is secretly tracking his location, their already shaky foundation is crumbling. If Sarper discovers the AirTag and all signs point to him doing so, his trust in Shekinah could be permanently damaged. Walking out the day before the wedding may be a sign he's already having second thoughts. While the wedding is still on, for now the cracks in their relationship run deep. With privacy violations, controlling behavior, and unresolved trust issues in play, Shekinah and Sarper may be heading down the aisle only to face a quick divorce soon after. David Toborowski and Annie Sowen, one of 90 Day Fiancé's most beloved couples, recently hit a major milestone, welcoming their first child together. But in true David and Annie fashion, their journey into parenthood didn't come without a little drama and a lot of unexpected humor. Married since 2017, the couple has shared their lives openly with fans, from buying a home in Arizona in 2020 to returning to Annie's native Thailand in 2023 to be with family. That trip proved to be life-changing when the birth of their nephew, Naven, inspired the pair to finally pursue a family of their own. After months of IVF and medical procedures, Annie and David shared the joyous news in July 2024 they were expecting. Fast forward to March 11th, 2025, David and Annie welcomed a beautiful baby girl named Minthaira, born in Thailand, so she could gain dual citizenship. Fans flooded their social media with love, and David and Annie affectionately called their online supporters Minthaira's uncles and aunties. But what got fans really talking was the unconventional push present David surprised Annie with shortly after the birth. In a recently shared video, David tiptoes into their bedroom, camera in hand, to wake up a resting Annie. "I have your push present," he announces excitedly. Annie, still groggy, jokes, "It better not be a new buffalo." Instead, David points behind him to reveal the unexpected gift, a massive karaoke machine paired with a high-end microphone. A surprised Annie blinked at the oversized present and asked, "What? Why so big?" David grinned and replied, "Because nothing but the best for you." While Annie chuckled and told David she loved the gift, fans had a lot to say. Some were unimpressed, questioning his decision to wake up a new mom just to film her reaction. "Why did you wake her up? Couldn't it wait?" one Instagram user wrote. Another commented, "Don't ever wake her up again, even for a gift." Others felt the karaoke machine wasn't thoughtful enough. They believed Annie deserved something more sentimental or meaningful, perhaps a piece of jewelry engraved with their daughter's name or a heartfelt memento to mark the moment. A karaoke machine, some argued, felt more like a gag gift than a symbol of love and appreciation. David, never one to back down from playful banter, responded to the criticism with humor. Haha, I love to wake her up with surprises, lol, wait until the end. He emphasized that Annie doesn't mind being woken up if it means being surprised, especially by someone who makes her laugh. And while the karaoke machine might not scream sentimental at first glance, it does carry symbolic weight for the couple. After all, David first fell for Annie while watching her sing at a karaoke bar in Thailand. In a full-circle moment nearly 8 years later, he gave her a karaoke machine to celebrate the most profound chapter of their lives, parenthood. Though some fans still feel a more emotionally significant gift might have better captured the moment, others appreciate the deeply personal backstory. For Annie and David, karaoke represents more than just fun, it's part of their origin story, and now, part of their family's future. With plans to stay in Thailand for the foreseeable future, the karaoke machine might just become a staple of their weekend gatherings filled with laughter, music, and new memories. While it may not fit into a jewelry box, it does fit into the story of a couple who've always danced to the beat of their own love song. 90 Day Diaries Season 6 has delivered one emotional curveball after another, with fan-favorite couples and singles pulling back the curtain on their real lives unfiltered and unscripted. From long-overdue reconciliations to major life milestones and raw moments of personal struggle, this season is a reminder that the 90-day universe doesn't end with a wedding. In Episode 11, the spotlight turned to one of the franchise's most polarizing figures, Big Ed Brown. Now 59, and fresh off yet another breakup, this time with ex-fiancé, Liz Wood's Ed is on a quest for personal growth, romance, and redemption. After enduring a famously turbulent relationship with Liz complete with 15 breakups, Ed is hitting the reset button. In his confessional, he opens up about a year filled with pain, loneliness, and spiritual awakening. I stopped talking to God. I thought he was mad at me because he wouldn't give me what I wanted, a wife, Ed reveals. Now he's refocusing on his Christian faith and trusting in a higher plan. But not all his decisions reflect newfound wisdom. Ed confesses to proposing to a woman less than 24 hours after meeting her, placing a paper clip on her finger in lieu of a ring. Though the whirlwind romance didn't last, the impulsive move alarmed ED's mom, who voiced what many fans have long thought. He feels lonely. He's trying to fill a void. Taking his friend's advice to heart, Ed agrees to go on a blind date with a twist. This time, the woman, Christine, is close to his age, a major departure from his usual pattern of dating much younger women like Rose, Vega, and Liz. At first, Ed hesitates. She's definitely older than the women I usually date, so that's going to take some getting used to, he admits. But there's chemistry, and Christine passes the first test with flying colors. ED's dogs love her. For their date, Ed chooses a haunted house, an unconventional setting with a very Ed-style plan. If she gets scared, maybe she'll end up in my arms. Surprisingly, the gamble pays off. Christine finds the night fun and unexpected, calling Ed very sweet, and confirming she's open to a second date. And Ed, he admits he may have misjudged older women. She's cute. I'm not sure if she's my type yet, but I'm keeping an open mind. In a surprise crossover in the following episode, fans caught up with Liz Woods, who offered a vulnerable update on her life post-Ed. Meeting up with fellow 90 Day alums Kim Menzies and Tyree Mollett in San Diego, Liz dropped a bombshell she might have to move for her boyfriend Jason Zuniga's military posting. In the happiest I've been in years, and now I don't even know if it's going to work out, she admitted, worried about uprooting her life once again, just as she did for Big Ed in Arkansas. Jason is offered 3 relocation options: Spain, Japan, or Seattle. Ultimately, they agree Seattle is the most logical and safest choice, especially for Eliza's daughter, Riley. After heartfelt conversations with her daughter, Liz makes the bold decision to move in with Jason. But the story takes a heartbreaking turn. Shortly after the episode aired, Liz took to Instagram to reveal that she and Jason had split in December 2024. In a raw and deeply personal post, she confirmed something far more serious. She's been diagnosed with stomach cancer. It's been a long, exhausting year. I'm extremely tired all the time, but I've never been more focused on my health, Liz wrote. I make sure to surround myself with healthy friendships. I'm so focused on my daughter and what's best for us. Despite the heartbreak, Liz is not retreating, she's evolving. She thanked friends like Kim Menzies and Tyree for standing by her, proving that support systems built through the 90-day world can be just as real and lasting as the romantic ones. From Big ED's haunted house date to LIZ's deeply emotional reveal, 90 Day Diaries Season 6 is showing us what real life looks like when the cameras keep rolling. The heartbreaks are raw, the comebacks are messy, and the humanity, it's never been more real. With a few episodes left, fans are holding their breath, hoping for healing, cheering for love, and ready for whatever twists come next. After years under the spotlight, 90 Day Fiancé star Shekinah Garner is making a bold move both literally and figuratively. She's saying goodbye to Los Angeles, stepping away from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, and possibly from her controversial relationship with Sarper Güven. Fans first met Shekinah and Sarper during 90 Day Fiancé the other way, where their unlikely romance began with a one-night stand in Turkey. What started as a casual encounter quickly evolved into something deeper after Shekinah cared for Sarper when he fell ill. Despite Sarper's infamous history, he claimed to have slept with over 2,500 women. He called Shekinah his perfect woman. The pair joined the franchise to share their roller coaster journey, but viewers were quick to notice the red flags. Sarper tried to control Shekinah's appearance, pressuring her to maintain a certain weight, helping design her new nose, and even encouraging cosmetic procedures. Meanwhile, Shekinah struggled with jealousy over his past and asked him to cut ties with his female fitness clients. Despite the toxic signs, the couple pressed forward. They even returned to 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 to document their chaotic path toward the altar. When Sarper joined Shekinah in the US, reality hit hard. The couple's dynamic shifted quickly once they were under the same roof. Sarper wasn't impressed with Shekinah's living situation, calling her small, business-filled apartment like a prison. And Shekinah, she wasn't exactly rolling out the red carpet, either telling him to just order food instead of expecting home-cooked meals. Their fiery chemistry turned into frequent arguments. Things got worse when Shekinah vented to her friends about Sarper's anger issues, humiliating him in front of them. Eventually, the couple sat down for a painful heart-to-heart about their future. "If we break up, you'll cry for years over me," Sarper declared. Shekinah's response: "Affirm my role in the words, 'You're not that special. I'm not some helpless woman who can't survive without you.'" Now, it looks like Shekinah is done trying to make it work in both her relationship and the reality TV world. In a recent video reposted by Shabuti.com, Shekinah revealed her plans to leave Los Angeles for good. Frustrated by a misspelled neon sign in her business, which was already filmed and mounted, she confessed she had no intention of fixing it because she's planning to move. "I don't want to be in LA much longer," she said. "I want a new sign that says Fluorescent Skin, Miami." That's right, Shekinah is setting her sights on Miami, hoping for a fresh start in Florida's sunny, stylish, and slightly more affordable scene. Behind her decision to relocate is a mix of financial strain and emotional exhaustion. Shekinah admitted on Instagram that she grew up super poor and works incredibly hard to maintain her lifestyle. Her current apartment in LA, she revealed, is tiny and outrageously expensive, something she justified during the pandemic to support her business. But frequent travel to Turkey to be with Sarper slashed her income in half. Now that he's in the States, she's expecting him to pitch in financially and emotionally. In April 2025, Shekinah took to Instagram stories to answer fan questions and dropped a major bombshell. When asked about her status with Sarper, she hinted at ongoing tension. "Nothing about this is easy." Another fan asked if they'd see the couple in future seasons of 90 Day Fiancé. Her reply: "Let's just say you probably won't see us on any more seasons." Shekinah confirmed she's done with the franchise for good. Though she didn't offer specifics, her responses suggest that living with Sarper in the US has made things even more complicated. "Living here together has made everything harder," she confessed. Whether her relationship with Sarper survives or not, Shekinah is clearly ready to turn the page. She's leaving behind Hollywood lights, reality TV cameras, and high LA rent in pursuit of something simpler and, hopefully, more peaceful. As she prepares for her next chapter in Miami, one thing is clear: Shekinah Garner is reclaiming her story on her terms.